It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on last season's national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team out there, we are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Michigan's offense comes on the field first today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you've got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively. But they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Same tailback, another carry.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but brings up fourth.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
McGovern seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. The Bulldogs offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team. Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
And at first down, they go right back to him.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short in the first down.
Third down coming up after that running play. Quick completion to the tight end. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38. Dogs pick up enough to get a first down there. Using his legs, it's Hansen. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They bring him down to the 25 and moving closer and closer to the red zone. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. Fighting off the defender. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Catch made on the left side. They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. And the Bulldogs will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
Showtime to go, baby.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the 2nd quarter. This playoff game. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made over the middle. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. offense starts with a 1st and 10. Here's the option play. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Offense recovers the fumble. It keeps going.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give them a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Could be a disastrous loss in that running play. Sets him up now 2nd down and very long. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. That's caught. It's White. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. And the completion made. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Once the receiver crossed the face of that safety, there was no one to protect the middle of the field. Perfect call against that coverage.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Grab near the sticks. It's White. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete for the 3rd straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here.
He's got it near the end zone.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. The Dogs hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. To the air, it's Stockton. Touchdown, Georgia, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Owens. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Over the middle, it's Morgan. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. foot near the sideline, but just a short gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Haynes. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. This offense trying to get going is putting together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Screen to the receiver in the flat. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. On third down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. It's a short completion of the tight end. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Wolverines will have to kick this away. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
The Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half will keep it on the ground. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The back's got it. Takes it to the course, looking for more. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Now it's second down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Makes the catch. It's White.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
With the catch, it's White. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To bootleg here. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. How's that for luck? Keeps the football and picks up the 1st down. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's a huge play for this offense. And keep in mind, they haven't scored a point yet. So to be able to come up with a play like this late in the game, maybe some confidence building here to be able to get that 1st touchdown. Who knows? Maybe they could be in business.
Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the... So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. The shotgun running play call. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Touchdown, Wolverine! A much-needed counter-punch delivered. Now here comes the point after attempt. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. Very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out in practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route-running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking for some space. It's Hansen. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It's third down for the offense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It's reeled in. It's White. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over, tie their lead here in the fourth quarter. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Caught near the goal line. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest.
Touchdown, Dogs. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They score, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger. They go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.